Now, the Jubilee celebrations have been continuing here across the south as well as in London. And the people who live on the Pigeons Farm estate in Newbury, they're still partying. Roger Finn is amongst them, clearly having fun.
It's wonderful here, Sally. Yes, there must have been hundreds of parties over the last few days, but this one may have a message for all of us because it's about community. How do you bring a community together? Well, this is Pigeons Farm, and head of the Community Association here is Billy Drummond. He's the man who's organised the whole thing. Billy, this is a very unusual community you've got around here. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's a housing estate with about 200 houses, large families, you know, a lot of kids, not a lot to do.
And you've got a really big range of incomes here as well, haven't you?
Yeah, see, we're living in West Berkshire. I mean, some of the house prices are some of the highest in the county, and some of the poorest people as well living in the area.
So what were your hopes for today?
Well, just everybody, the emphasis was on fun, have a good day, raise awareness of the Residents Association, get new members to join so that we're a stronger community.
Well, it has been a lot of fun today. Let's have a quick look at some of the things that have been going on. Just tell me what you're doing here.
We're building Buckingham Palace.
What, with old bits of cardboard box?
Yeah.
So what's the master plan then?
Oh, we're going to build Buckingham Palace, then we're going to put stuff on top of it. We're just going to decorate it, really, so it looks like Buckingham Palace.
What do you think the secret is to creating a sense of community?
Well, I think it's people putting in a lot of work and pulling together, making sure they meet each other, making sure there's opportunities to meet each other, making sure there's opportunities to pull together to make days like today, for instance.
How do you think it's going?
Well, we didn't expect so many people really to turn up, but it's been going. Did a bit of the organisation. It's going pretty good.
I think it's going really well. I'm ashamed about the sausages being burnt though.
I like him like that. I like him like that.
He's not got a very good reputation for sausages for barbecuing.
Yeah, more carbon than meat, I think. Well, now we've got a real treat for you, because now for the ancient and noble art of welly throwing, and we've gathered together here some of the greatest practitioners in the country. Now, are you ready?
Wellies!
You're ready with your wellies, so let's have a go. 3, 2, 1, chuck! Fairly impressive, but I'm going to get a few tips because I've never had a go at this and I've always wanted to have a go at this. And with me is Peter Malley. Peter, what is the technique?
Well, it's quite a precise art, really. You've got to get a good grip, make sure you take it back quite well, quite hard, and then just give it a good throw and make sure you let go at the precise moment.
All right, let's have a go, because I'm dying to have a go. Here we go. Ready? Watch out the way.
Careful with the people.
Did I win? Anyway, there's been so much going on this over the last few days. Caroline Richardson has been sampling a taste of some of the thousands of things that you've been up to.
The day after the night before, and they're still partying. And where better to be a patriot than the Englishman pub on English Road in Southampton? The publicans, George and Jane, are the organisers.
We've been here 9 years and I still don't really know all my neighbours, and we just thought it'd be a really good idea for all the pub and all the neighbours and everyone in the local area to get together.
Few people have had much sleep the last few days. As the sun set over Southsea, crowds gathered at the castle for fireworks and the lighting of the beacon. Other beacons were lit at Damerham near Fordingbridge and at Beaminster in Dorset, a chain of light linking communities across the country and the Commonwealth. 4 days of beer and bunting seems to have banished any inhibitions in Sussex. 12 men in Worthing have been practising Morris dancing in secret to give this Royal Command performance for their neighbours. The overdose of patriotic fervour seems to have gone to some people's heads.
Is it permanent?
Yes, it is. I don't think what they say at work, I don't think they'll like it this way at work, but, you know, what the hell.
What do you do then?
I'm a postman.
And it's back to work tomorrow. I think some of us will need another holiday to recover. Caroline Richardson, BBC South Today.
Wonderful stuff. Well, Billy, can I just ask you, it's the party's really going to get going now.
Yeah.
Are you happy with the way things have gone?
Yeah, I'm really happy. It's been a good day. I think everybody's had a fun time. It's been excellent, really. Weather's been quite kind to us, and it's been a really good day.
I know, they said it was going to be thunderstorms today, didn't they, at one point?
But they got it right for once. Well, got right for us, really.
Got it wrong, yes. Okay. Well, you never know who you're going to meet in a place like this, and guess who's here? David Rendell, who's the local MP. David, how's the Jubilee been for you so far?
It's been terrific. We've had things going on all over my constituency, all over the whole of West Berkshire. Every little village seems to have its own fete or its own celebration of some sort, and I've been enjoying a great many of them. I haven't been able to get to them all because there have been so many.
Do you think people are going to remember this this Jubilee in the way they've remembered past ones?
Well, I'm sure the children will remember it. I mean, there's a lot of children here today, as you know, and they'll all think back, I think, in years to come about how they attended the Queen's Golden Jubilee.
Now, you've got another job to do because Billy here has made the most wonderful cake.
Isn't it fantastic? Yeah, it's a wonderful cake. And Billy, of course, a great chef. And not only has he organised the whole of this celebration, he's also made the cake for us.
Well, let's cut it out because there's a lot of very hungry children around.
I'm sad about cutting cakes. I think you ought to leave them because it's such a magnificent sight. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3, and in it goes.
Well done. From a very happy pigeons farm, back to you, Sally.
Thanks very much, Roger. They clearly are having a fantastic time there. Well, I can tell you that one person in the South who has a rather special reason to celebrate the Jubilee is Dennis Whitehead of Salisbury. Now, he was in the choir for the coronation service almost half a century ago, an occasion that he remembers very well, as he's been telling our reporter Chris Conybeare.
Singing in celebration of the newly crowned monarch, a 400-strong choir high above and almost out of sight in Westminster Abbey. Among them, a 13-year-old chorister, Dennis Whitehead. Nearly 50 years on, in Salisbury Cathedral, Dennis has been remembering the moment he watched history being made.
We were fortified with Ovaltine tablets, chocolates, an apple, banana, all sorts of things to keep us going, drinks. When the choir and orchestra struck up the music of Paris, I Was Glad, that was the moment when the lump in the throat came, when I knew the Queen had arrived and was about to come down the nave.
And you were only 13, as you said.
Absolutely.
How excited were you?
Oh, just beside myself. I couldn't sing the first few notes, I have to say, because I was just completely overcome. Now, this is a photograph of the choir, the RSCM boys who rehearsed at Addington Palace for a month. That's me there. And then further on in the diary, there's the tickets here, which I needed to get into each rehearsal. And of course, this was the ticket I needed on the day itself.
So whereabouts are you, Dennis?
Well, it's just coming up. I was in the second row, just about there. Just there.
The joy of singing stayed with Dennis, who later joined the choir at Salisbury Cathedral. But the coronation remains an exceptional moment.
I was just so fortunate to be involved. It really was an experience of a lifetime, which I'll never forget.